Hi Capricorn, welcome to your mid-January general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Capricorn. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Capricorn and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles. If that resonates with your specific situation, the best. Oh, Capricorn, let's talk about this. There is some strong sensual attraction around you. I don't know what it is. You've done some sort of glow up. You have done some sort of healing, or you've just been looking really good, but you've definitely been catching some eyes here. But the problem is that I think there's jealousy around you, Capricorn. And I don't know if there's someone you're attracting now that someone else is jealous of, or maybe this is a jealous ex that I'm picking up on that may still be watching your social media, seeing that you're looking good, but also noticing you're hanging around new people, trying to experience your love life the way you want to without them. And it's kind of causing this energy that I'm feeling to get really jealous. But you're attractive right now, and I think you are attracting a lot of romantic offers. Maybe for some of you, it's just at the very basic level of someone who is starting to crush on you, starting to look at your profile, starting to text you a lot more. I do feel you're going to go on a date by the end of the month, and maybe you have one already planned. The letter A is sticking out to me, first, middle, last initial, or even someone's name could end with an A. But it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I do feel, Capricorn, I don't know, you're in this mode right now of dating, seeing who will be interested in you, seeing who will want to chat up with you, go out with you. I do feel like you guys are single, ready to mingle. And I think you're open to the new experience of your love life right now. I do feel that there was something rocky you had to leave in October. I feel I picked up for that for another sign, but I can't remember that right now. Anyway, but I mean, whatever chapter you closed out of, it was the right one to do. Because I do feel now that you have done this healing, this growth, you are lighting up rooms. People, when you walk into one, stare at you. They're noticing you, Capricorn. And I don't know if there's some strong Venus placements in your chart right now, especially in your progressive chart, that is making you so alluring. But if you haven't felt this yet, you're going to start to feel it. There's something about this new you that is emerging that people are noticing and they want to get to know. But then we have the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. So there's that jealousy here, and there is a snake in the grass, Capricorn, that I feel is trying to watch for your downfall, is trying to watch you become unsuccessful, maybe in a connection that you're currently in. They are mad maybe that you didn't choose them, that you chose to left them. So I'm seeing the evil eye in my mind's eye, which is that blue eye. If you don't know what it is, look it up. And I do feel, although there may be this jealous energy being sent your way, you are protected, Capricorn, by your spirit team, by your angels. They don't want none of that for you. And I do feel through this reading, it's just making you aware of if you're feeling this energy that doesn't feel right from someone in particular, or if you're wondering about one person's motives that seems to be a little bit sneaky, especially an ex, maybe even a friend who is a bit jealous that you are starting to have a connection or dating someone that they're attracted to, that they have a crush on. I don't feel it's like you're taking their man or their woman. It doesn't feel like that, but it's almost as if they view you as doing so well, whether that is in your life generally or in your love life, that they're not happy for you because they don't have it for themselves. Unfortunately, lower vibrational people operate that way. But for some of you, this is definitely an ex. maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then someone wants to tell you, there's so much I have to say and I don't know how. So Capricorn, yeah, instead of talking things out with you, they're watching from a distance and they're pouting. They're watching from a distance and they're stewing. I do feel as if they were to approach you to kind of convince you to get back in a connection or to convince you that you should give them another chance, they're afraid you wouldn't want to hear it. And they're really afraid of your rejection. So Capricorn, just be careful about the people that you're attracting right now. I do feel like there's a lot that are looking at you, watching you, wanting to get your number, wanting to date you. But from what you're also attracting is this lower vibrational energy that has got to go. I wouldn't even pay it any mind. I would, if you see them watching your social media and you feel uncomfortable about it, block them. But let's go ahead and dive into the tarot and get more into this. Tell me more. With the tarot, I'm going to ask how they feel about you right now. What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? What are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Capricorn? What are they really hoping is going to happen? And what are they afraid of is going to go down between the two of you? Ooh, Capricorn. Someone still views you as theirs. Even if you guys have been broken up, even if you haven't dated this person and haven't talked to them in a while, they still have the idea that it's just a matter of time. Capricorn's still mine. It's a little territorial, and maybe that's kind of what drove you away from this person to begin with, especially if they weren't following through. It's like they want to have their cake and eat it too. But when it was your time to get the support, when it was your time to see if they would be loyal, devoted, they weren't there. But they expect you to do it? I can feel your frustration, Capricorn, in regards to that situation. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. Virgo energy, Earth energy. So for some of you, I feel this is you that has been doing the work to bounce back, to go into new directions, and you're looking for people, romantic interests particularly, that are going to be stable, reliable, someone you can depend on, someone that you can trust. I definitely feel from whoever this snake was in your past, still around your energy is someone you can't trust and maybe gave you a lot of trust issues. So I do also feel, Capricorn, you're not in a rush to get into a relationship right now. But I do see when you see the right timing, you will start to dedicate to it. But for now, I'm just trying to feel out the vibes, the energies. I'm just trying to find the right one. Because you don't want to waste your time on anyone or anything that's going to be proven a snake again. Someone could be born near the snake in Chinese astrology. Or maybe have a snake tattoo. You know, I wonder for some of you if there's someone at work that has a crush on you or has interest in you. But I don't feel they have asked you out on a date yet, but you've seen the stares across the room. You guys have been flirting. They definitely have interest. Others of you, if you know who this attraction is, and there is someone in particular that you are curious about, that you have started to kind of talk to, send messages daily to, and maybe even gone on some dates, they also want to take this slow and see where it goes. But the attraction is definitely there. Someone loves the way you dress, loves the way you do your makeup, your hair, how you gel your hair, how you get ready. Some of you like the finer clothes, or take some time planning your outfit on those dates, and they definitely work. So let's dive into it. How someone feels about you right now is the Hierophant. Taurus energy, Capricorn energy for me as a reader. So I do feel there's eyes on you of people who want to get you on lock. And what I mean by that is one day have you as theirs, be in a relationship with. They view you as relationship material. You are someone that they already sense is loyal, is devoted, is kind. There are people who feel like they want to marry you one day. in and around your energetic field. If this is newer energy, I don't think it's marriage yet that they see, but they definitely see themselves being with you. And they feel like you would be an ideal partner for them. There could be someone that lives by a church. There also could be someone that's a teacher, that's an influencer with this Hierophant card, especially with spirituality. What they think of you is the Moon card. Pisces energy, Cancer energy. So if this is that snake energy that's around you, they're scared. And that's what is motivating that jealousy, is the fear that you are moving on, that you are over them. But they also, there's a part of them that is their ego for sure, that really thinks you're just putting up these illusions to get them jealous, to get them worked up over. And that kind of shows a little bit of their self-centeredness. They really think you have tricks up your sleeve, Capricorn, that you're doing on purpose to get them riled up. Now, for some of you guys, again, for those of you that have a friend that gives you those backhanded compliments, that is kind of shady, and they play it off as a joke, I don't think they're your real friend. Or even the friends that kind of discourage you from dating, or who talk crap about anyone you bring into your dating life. They have nothing positive to say. Be careful of that one, okay? Because I do feel that they like to have you around, maybe because you're a good friend, maybe because to them you are fun to be around, but they're jealous in nature, it kind of feels. So when they see you being happy in your love life and, you know, they're going through some crap on their own, it just irks them that they don't have what you have. And even if, Capricorn, you're like, well, I don't have a bunch, like my love life, yeah, I'm just starting to date, or I'm open, but it hasn't been a lot, they still think you have more than they do. So be careful of that energy. But with the Moon card in general, I think this is also kind of tying into there's so much I have to say and I don't know how. And I do feel this works in the newer energies, the energies that you're starting to be curious about, and even the older snaky one. There's just, you surprise a lot of people. You leave people in awe, especially if you are someone that, with the Hierophant, you kind of do preach your ideas, preach your beliefs, not in a forceful way, but in a way that inspires a lot of people. And they kind of don't know how to match that energy at times, Capricorn. But yeah, for most of you, that Moon energy is definitely tied to the jealousy. What they like the most about you is the Nine of Swords. Gemini energy. Now, if this is the snaky energy from the past that's still around you, they kind of liked the drama and the chaos they created, and how you would kind of react by stressing so much out over them. It made them feel kind of important. It made them feel like you cared. I do feel maybe they had like reckless behaviors that would make you worry and stressed out, whether that was partying, addiction, not texting you at night when they were going home after a few drinks type of thing, and get you all worried. Now, others of you, if that's not so much the case, this Nine of Swords is that they're pretty fixated on you, Capricorn. They can't stop thinking about you. For some of you, I definitely feel this is the newer energy, the attraction level, right? They think about the first time they saw you. They think about the last time they saw you, wondering when you guys are going to hang out again, wondering what you're going to look like, what you're going to dress up like next time they see you. But with this Nine of Swords too, Capricorn, you're definitely that type of person that helps people calm down a bit. You are definitely someone maybe that has been there for another person when they were going through a very stressful time in their life. And they asked you to come over and you did. And I also wonder if you know someone's secrets. The snake energy, for sure. Or maybe they have a secret of yours that they know they could use against you, that maybe you've been worried about telling them. So just be aware of that, okay? I do feel if that is something that resonates with you, God, Spirit, the universe will protect you from that exposure in whatever way they can. What they don't like about you is the Tower. Aries energy, Scorpio energy, Mars energy. You shut it down, Capricorn. You may have a bit of a temper, or that's how they perceive you to be, whether that's the truth or not. I feel if this is the snake energy coming in, you sent a text, you gave them a phone call, that you put them in their place and it crushed their ego. You just let them have it. And that's something that they still hold against you and have a grudge over. Maybe if you guys do have kids with this person, you're not letting them see the kids for your own reasons. I don't know your story, but that is also making them upset. Maybe it's for their own protection. If this is newer energy with the Tower card, maybe they found out something about your life that would make the relationship a little bit more difficult, whether it was a crazy ex, whether it is that you have children with someone else, whether it is that you may be thinking of moving or something along those lines. Some outside factor that has kind of been a block between you two developing more of a connection here. I feel a lot of you, though, the Tower has to do with, if this is newer energy, the fact that they don't like some of the people around you, a toxic friend, a toxic family member, or a toxic ex. And they want you to end that connection, end that relationship, cut those cords. What they like the most about this connection is the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. And I feel this is the newer energy coming your way or is already around you. They're passionate about you. And I think that's part of the sexual attraction that you're giving off very strongly. But they want to hang out with you more. They want to do more things with you, like go to the movies or go to a concert or go to a new restaurant with you. They want to have all these experiences with you that they envision, that they daydream about and want to start planning. Maybe even for some of you, like a weekend trip. Maybe some of you have already like thrown down on an Airbnb or a hotel room to stay the night in with this person. If this is the snake energy, the jealous energy, yeah, they are trying to stir the pot. And even if you've blocked them so they have no communication with you, I feel like they're trying to do it energetically. And if you, again, psychically, energetically are picking up on jealous behavior, aggressive energy from, someone's lurking, I don't know, you just feel their energy. You're absolutely right that they're sending it your way, Capricorn. And if this is also the snake, they are a bit of a player. That's why we see the other woman here. And maybe Capricorn, if this is an ex and they decide to go or start a new relationship, that ex still looks at your pictures. That ex still talks about you, and it's stirring up the other party here that they're involved with. And maybe that's who's jealous of you that I'm picking up on. But for those of you, a lot of people find you to be exciting, adventurous. The single life is something that you're kind of starting to enjoy, even if there were bad parts of it, even if there were dry parts about it. I think that's all changing now. You're going on more dates and impressing more people and turning more heads. What they don't like about this connection is the Two of Swords. Libra energy. So yeah, this is the snake that you may have blocked. Maybe they found out you recently blocked them. You on and off block them. They feel like they have no way to communicate with you. Maybe you changed your phone number, changed your social media. So that frustrates them. I feel with this Two of Swords too, if this is newer energy or energy coming your way, they notice there's certain topics you don't want to talk about. And that makes them wonder, is there anything that is going on? Are you talking to other people? Are you interested in me? Those are just questions that normally go about in the dating world, right? But for those of you where this card's coming into play, there's so much I have to say and I don't know how. Yeah, you leave people stumped. They don't want to sound stupid in front of you, or they don't want to say the wrong thing. Someone could be bilingual as well. I'm picking up on, speak multiple languages. But yeah, sometimes anyone who's in this connection with you just doesn't know what next text message they should say. They write and delete them because they do want to impress you. There also may have been, whether it's from the snake or newer energy around you, that tried to ask if you wanted to come over to stay the night, and you said no because you don't want it to start off in a very strong sexual way. They got a little hurt by that. They bummed out by it or felt a little rejected as well, if that was even recent, like 2 weekends ago, last weekend. What they like, or what they're hoping for the most from this, is the Four of Wands, Aries energy. So if this is the snake, one way or another, that song by Blondie, I believe, they're hoping they'll get back with you. They're hoping you guys will be together again. Again, like that energy of you're mine. You always will be mine. That's the snake energy that they're kind of hoping everything will settle once you get over this little tiff with them, once everything smooths out from the last mistake they made. They really do hope that a relationship would happen again with you. And especially if they don't really have a solid home, like they go couch jumping or live with their parents, they do miss having a home with you or living with you at your home. You provided a home for them, for some of you guys. Others of you, I mean, yeah, with the newer energies around you in your life that are coming in, anyone would be lucky to have you. And someone wants to put you on lock. Someone is really starting to think of the long term with you, especially with this Knight of Pentacles. And they are hoping that what comes out of this, once the getting to know each other phase is ending, you guys will be in a relationship. Deepest fears is Six of Pentacles. Taurus energy. If this is the snake, that you're not paying them any mind. You are not giving them the attention that they're looking for. If they try to breadcrumb or whatever to get you to follow the trail, you're not following it. You don't see value in it. You're not going to put effort in it. And they're afraid they're not going to see you again. I don't know, that you've been avoiding them, avoiding the places you guys used to go, knowing that they'd be there. A certain friend's house, maybe. And for others of you, if this is newer energy, that you have options and that you may decide that going a different route with a different person would better satisfy you and be more compatible with you than whoever else has their eye on you, Capricorn, because there are definitely eyes here. And people are going to be fighting for your attention, maybe not in the most dramatic way, but just in the simple way of texting you, calling you, asking you for a near number, asking what you're doing this weekend. I'm definitely seeing that one text message of what, WYD, like, what are you doing? People just are trying to get your attention, so who will you decide, Capricorn? All right, to see what someone is going to do in the upcoming days and weeks as this all unfolds. What do you need to know about the people around you in your love life and what they're thinking about doing in the very near future? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you what someone's likely to do in the upcoming days and weeks and anything else you need to know about your love life. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Capricorn, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you, provided you with the clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to what you're looking for, answers to in your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.